Yesterday at 5 p.m., I was fired from my job for posting a video saying I don't care about Charlie Kirk's death. That was my job. That was wasn't really just my job, it was my identity too. That's been my whole career.
Some American workers have had their jobs placed on the chopping block after publicly mocking the assassination of Charlie Kirk in Utah on September 10th. Immediately after the shooting, graphic video footage of Kirk's death spread online, along with cruel jokes about the right-wing influencer.
White cups that I got that drink, could be purple, it could be pink.
He had it coming, he only had himself to blame.
I mean, I'm not saying I wish death upon someone, but that's what I'm f***ing saying for this motherfucker.
A number of American companies have sacked their workers, from Delta pilots to MSNBC pundits and public school teachers, after they were found mocking the disturbing assassination. In a social media post, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said that American Airlines pilots who were caught celebrating the assassination were immediately grounded and removed from service. Delta Airlines also suspended a number of employees after they shared social media posts that went well beyond healthy, respectful debate. Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee called for a Middle Tennessee State University employee to be fired after she wrote, "Looks like old Charlie spoke his fate into existence. Hate begets hate. Zero sympathy." The university told CNN the employee was fired effective immediately. GOP Rep Nancy Mace of South Carolina also called for the firing of a public school teacher, who posted online that America became greater after the assassination. The district later told local news that the teacher was no longer employed with the district. MSNBC analyst Matthew Dowd was axed from the network after he seemed to imply, just moments after the shooting on air, that Kirk's awful words led awful actions to take place.
And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Matt.
And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
An Office Depot employee at a Michigan store was fired after allegedly refusing to print flyers about Charlie Kirk for a customer. The company called the incident completely unacceptable and insensitive.
So, unfortunately,
so if they say they don't print political propaganda.
There even appears to be a coordinated effort behind the widespread firings with a doxing site called Expose Charlie's Murderers that gathered information about people who made posts about Kirk. The site, whose domain was registered anonymously and is no longer accessible, said it had received nearly 30,000 submissions as of Saturday. In some cases, online supporters of Kirk are even taking matters into their own hands to get mockers fired from their jobs.
Hi, my name is Quinn Pratt, and I like going on the internet and finding people who like to make fun of Charlie Kirk's death, and I let their employers know what they're up to online. All I do is being like, hey, just so you know, I saw this video that one of your employees put out, thought you might want to see it. And I do not contact the employer ever again. Let's get into it. Lucas from Wisconsin, you're fired. Shelby from North Dakota, you've been fired. Mary from Louisiana, you've been fired. Shauna from California, fired.